Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing? Today we're going to be revisiting a pretty classic glitch in Halo 3, but also a little more obscure that a lot of you may not have known. So that glitch would be holding power-ups as equipment. Power-ups as in like overshields, active camos, or custom power-ups in custom games. So all you need to do is just make sure you're holding some kind of equipment. Doesn't matter what you're holding. Once you have that, all you gotta do is just slowly approach the power up that you want to hold. Crouch if if it helps you. But as you approach it, just hold down your pickup button. In this case, it's the B button for me. But just hold it down while you approach it, and you'll drop your equipment, and you'll be holding the active camo. Now you'll know you're holding it because if you die, you'll immediately drop it. Or if you walk over another power-up, it'll ask you to swap for that power-up. So that's how you know you're still holding it. Now, you may be asking, can you activate your power-up on demand? And the answer to that is yes and no. No, in that you cannot just press the X button or whatever button you use to throw power-ups. That won't do anything if you press it. However, there is a way that you can still activate it on demand, sort of. And basically, that method will work in matchmaking, custom games, or whatever. So this should be pretty useful for you in matchmaking. But basically, the way to activate on demand is simply walk over another power-up. It will ask you to swap, in which case you do want to swap. So you press the B button to swap. And you'll pick up that other equipment, and you'll immediately pick up the power-up as well. So that's basically the only way to activate it on demand. Now, a few other useful ways is usefulness for this glitch is you can either deliver a power-up to your teammates if you're that much of a team player. You know, like, for example, if you're carrying like a flag and capture the flag and you die, you'll drop the power up and your teammate can quickly grab the overshield or something like that and then quickly run the power up to the goal. Now, what about Master Chief Collection? Because this is a revisit. Well, as you can see, it does still work on Master Chief Collection. And in my opinion, though, from my observation on Master Chief Collection, you have to be a little more gentle. Basically, you have to do a little more slowly. Be more careful, basically. Oh, and I forgot to mention earlier in the video, but this only works if you are not the connection host. If you are the connection host, then it won't work for you. I'll show you what happens if you are the connection host later, but basically you want to make sure you are not the connection host. And the way to tell if you're the connection host or not is just look down at the ground, look straight down, switch to Forge, and then switch back. If you are still looking straight down, then you are the connection host. Now, on Master Chief Collection, the connection host is whoever is hosting the game. So that's easy to tell in the Master Chief Collection. So if you're not hosting the game on MCC, then you are not the connection host. Simple as that. But anyway, so just keep that in mind. That is obviously very important. But yeah, so like I said, this glitch can be used in matchmaking, and basically you can have like an overshield on demand. And for those of you who don't know, when you pick up the overshield, while the overshield is charging up, you are actually totally invincible during that time. So this is actually like really great because you can almost use an overshield on demand whenever you want, just as long as there's like a piece of equipment nearby that you can swap for. You know, if you're being like chased or something, or if you're trying to transport the flag, just run to the nearest piece of equipment, quickly swap for it, and then you'll suddenly become invincible, and you can use that to your advantage to take out the enemy that's going after you. And like I said, this works on both Halo 3 and MCC, so for those of you who don't know, Halo 3 is now backwards compatible on the Xbox One, and I know a lot of people have gone back to playing that recently. So just so you know, this still does work on that version of Halo 3. And for those of you who play Halo 3 on the Master Chief Collection, this glitch also still works. I was actually a little surprised that it does still work, because for all the bugs of MCC, some things were actually fixed in the MCC version of Halo 3. Some old bugs, such as the turretless vehicle glitch. But amazingly, some other bugs like this were not fixed, and that's a good thing. In fact, it still works the same. If you die, you still drop the power-up that you had, and just you can use this in custom games or matchmaking. So knock yourself out, and hopefully it helps you guys out. And you might even surprise a lot of people that way, because they'll be chasing you and all of a sudden you have overshield. Anyways, so as I said earlier, if you are the connection host and you try this, it won't work. As you can see, when the connection host tries it, he'll just drop the equipment, he'll pick up the overshield, but then he'll immediately pick up the overshield will immediately activate, and then you'll pick up the equipment again. That's all that happens if you have the connection host and you do it. So if you're in matchmaking, you can't control who's connection host, unfortunately. You just have to hope you're lucky that you're not the connection host in order for this to work. But yeah, that's about it. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments if there's anything else you want to check out in the next video. And other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned, and I will see you guys next time.